Good evening. Joining us today on Blaines Debates, we have the Executive Director of the Chilkat Valley Dust Mite and Other All-Natural Particulates Cleanup Committee, Mr. John Jackson.
It's the Conservation Council.
I apologize. Thank you. And Mrs. Jimmy Clark, Chairperson of the Blaines Chapter of Alaska Dust Mite Cleanup Committee. Welcome, both of you. Mr. Jackson, your organization recently rose to prominence after the Blaines Borough announced it was cleaning out an old file room full of dated records and studies in an effort to create additional office space. Why are you opposed to this project?
Yes, correct. Look, the Blaines Dust Mite and Other All-Natural Particulate Conservation Council isn't arguing that the dust hasn't piled up in that office space over the years. But what we are saying, and what people don't realize, is that within those dust piles exists a robust and diverse dust mite ecological habitat teeming with life.
Did you say dust mite habitat?
Oh, that's right. Loads of it. Loads of it. Did you know that on the 1972 Blaines Comprehensive Plan exists a cornucopia of mite habitat? On and within the pages of the 2007 Downtown Revitalization Plan exists a veritable jungle of fungal and mite habitat.
I see. Mrs. Clark, your cleanup committee organized in response to the Dust Mite Conservation Council's efforts to save the dust mites.
Well, don't forget the all-natural particulates.
I apologize. And to save the other all-natural particulates.
Yes, that's right. We had to. I mean, protecting a few dust mites at the expense of human health and government efficiency is clearly short-sighted, John.
Don't forget about the all-natural particulates.
It is those particulates in particular, John, that are causing our borough clerk to come to work every single day with a cough.
Look, Mrs. Clark will have you believe that the lives of a few dust mites are at stake here, when in fact, there are thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of microbes thriving in a habitat that's slated to be destroyed.
Can you explain to listeners more about these microbes your organization cares so much about?
Oh, absolutely, I'd love to. Look, there is no less than 20 distinct fungal genera, 13 species of mites. The beautiful Cladosporium, the elegant, my personal favorite, Aspergillus. I mean, it's just ever so gently.
Beautiful? Elegant?
Yes.
Beautiful. John, nobody has even heard of the sarsaparilla.
Aspergillus.
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 Nobody cares. Nobody has even seen the sarsaparilla, let alone heard of them.
Oh. And there it is. The utter disregard our public officials and citizens are showing for our fellow microbe creatures who have a right to prosper and live just as much as we do.
A right to live?
It's human hubris, our insatiable desire to dominate nature, our never-ending quest for more.
Oh my God, John, for reals. You are, whoa, you're a lot. It is not more. We're talking about 50 square feet of office space, man.
You know what? It's worse than that.
I don't think it is.
I have it on good authority that Mrs. Clark has ties to the Bissell vacuum fortune. Who knows? Who knows how many vacuums it would take, at taxpayer dollars no less, to suck up all that life.
Be quiet. No, I don't know. You have a big face that looks like I don't know how you know what, that's ridiculous. I don't know how any of that got out, but also, it doesn't matter. My shares, allegedly, my shares in the Bissell vacuum fortune have no bearing on the borough's decision to clean out those old studies and files. Sure. That has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, obviously.
And I suppose it's no coincidence that the Blaines Chamber of Commerce hosted a group of Yukon Bissell executives in here, Blaines, where they discussed plans to build a vacuum manufacturing plant.
No, again, John, you talk so much. Here's the thing, I need you to remember. That plant has nothing to do with the borough's decision, Mr. Oberman, for the project that the borough is doing. And again, besides, the really big picture here, John, if you can see behind your stupid dust mites, is that the plant would bring year-round jobs to Blaines. And what we want is year-round jobs. And the boost to the economy, oh my gosh, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it, John?
Jobs. At the expense of the constant noise pollution that comes with the sound of industrial sucking.
Industrial sucking.
Industrial sucking?
Of course, an infernal, eternal roar of the whoosh of motorized air. Vacuum trucks transporting hoses day and night across our highways.
Okay.
An army of vacuums sucking up dust mites over our metro particulates valley-wide.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Here's what it comes down to.
Do
You want our beautiful community to become shills to the big vacuum industry? Complicit in the genocide of hundreds of thousands, if not millions of life forms!
No, they are. Wow. You are intense. John, we're talking about microscopic bits of dust.
And there it is.
Yes, there we go.
You're a Mitist.
I'm a what? I mean, I don't, you made that word up. I don't even know. We're talking about bugs, man.
Bugs? How dare you compare life forms to bugs? You have a clear animus against dust mites.
No, I don't. I think they're literally bugs. Yeah, literally bugs.
I could suck them all up, you would, at a tiny profit, no less, you damn Mitist!
You have a lot of rage, and I don't like it, and you keep coming across the table, and it's bothersome, and you just sit there. You know what? You have an intensity, and the things that you don't know. You know why? I don't like them.
Admit it.
You know what? I will. I don't want. Stop saying that word. I don't like that word. You keep saying that word, that Midas word. I don't want it. I don't like them. They have. Have you ever seen them?
They're beautiful.
They're not beautiful. They are.
They're elegant.
No, they're not. They are.
They're God's creatures.
No, they're God's creatures. They have their mouths and they have faces, but they're and they have long, spindly legs. And do you know where they live? They live in my house. They live in my bed. And my bed.
That's their home.
It's my home. It's
We
my
coexist.
I want them out of my bedroom. I want them out of my comforter. I want them out of my couch. I want them out of my mommy. My precious, sweet mommy. My mom, my whole childhood. My mom had allergies. She had to use an inhaler. That poor lady, she coughed all the time. She had an inhaler. And my sister, my sweet little baby sister, from the day she was born, she had eczema. She would scratch and she cried. And I hate them. I've hated them my whole life because they're everywhere I am. And you know what? I do have shares in the Bissell vacuum. Because I want that army. I want an army of vacuums. I want all the vacuums in the country. I want them all here in Blaines, and I want to suck up all of them. I want to suck up all of them.
Please!
So sorry, I am fine. I don't know what came over me. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, this is certainly been a stimulating and revealing discussion.
A revealing of her mitism.
I mean, okay, gentlemen, you may have misunderstood me a little. I just need you to know that I just want to be clear. I don't hate mites. They're fine. I just don't want them here. And also, we're talking about the borough's cleaning out the study, and what we're really talking about here is a legitimate human health concern.
Mitis!